You know what's crazy? The harder you try to be consistent, the worse you get at it. I'm not just saying that to sound deep. Why forcing consistency is sabotaging your goals. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show what's really happening in your brain when you try to push through. And more importantly, what to do instead. So let's get into it. Here's what the most people don't understand about consistency. It's not a willpower problem, it's a biology problem. See, when you force yourself to do something, whether it's hitting the gym, building a business, or sticking to any habit, your brain treats like a threat. And when your brain senses a threat, it activates your stress response. That's cortisol fight or fight mode. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Research shows that when you are in a chronic state of stress from forcing habits, your brain literally rewires itself to avoid that behavior. You're not lazy, or maybe you are. But anyway, you're not undisciplined. Your brain's doing exactly what it's designed to do. Protects you from what it perceives as danger. And the worst part, the more you push, the stronger that avoidance patterns becomes. You are literally training your brain to resist to everything you are trying to build. Now, real quick, if this is hitting different for you, do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button. It genuinely helps the channel to grow and reach more people who need to hear this. Plus, you will get more content like this that actually makes sense of why we do what we do. Let's keep going. So what's actually happened here? There's a study, I will put the link in the description below, that breaks down the neuroscience of habit formation. And it reveals something critical. Your brain doesn't run on discipline. It runs on reward prediction. Every time you do something, your brain's calculating, is this worth the energy? What's the payoff? If the answer is not much, or this feels terrible, your brain tags that behavior as low value. And low value behaviors, they don't stick. This is why forcing yourself to wake up at 5 a.m. when you hate mornings doesn't work in the long term. This is why just push through eventually leads to burnout. You're fighting against millions of years of wiring that's designed to conserve energy and seek pleasure. But here's the game changer. When you are aligning how your brain actually works instead of fighting, consistent becomes almost automatic. That's what most people miss. So what do you do instead? 3 things. First, make it feel good. I know it sounds too simple, but listen. Research in habit formation shows that behavior paired with positive emotions are 3 more likely to stick. That means if you want to be consistent in the gym, you need to find a way to enjoy it. Maybe that's the right music, is the podcast you want to listen, or just shifting your focus from I have to do this to I get to do this. Your brain needs a reason to come back. Give it one. Second, lower the barrier. Forcing consistency fails because the gap between where you are and what you're trying to do is too big. So make it smaller. Want to write every day? Start with 1 sentence. Want to work out and build muscle? Start with 5 minutes. I'm serious. There's another study in the description that shows how small wins create momentum by releasing dopamine. That's your brain way saying, hey, this is good. Let's do more of this. You're not being lazy by starting small. You're being smart. You're being strategic. Third, shift your identity. Stop saying I'm trying to be consistent. Start saying I am someone who shows up. That simple shift changes everything because your brain wants to act with who you believe you are. When consistency becomes part of your identity, you stop needing to force it. It's just become what you do. So here's what I want you to ask yourself right now. What have I been forcing that I need to redesign? Because the truth is, you don't need more discipline. You need a better system. You need to work with your brain, not against it. And when you do that, consistency stops to be a painful battle and starts to be the natural result of how you set up your life. That's it for today. The research I mentioned is in the description below if you want to go deeper. If this helps you to see consistency differently, let me know in the comments. Today's 72 of 100 Hard Day Challenge. I hope you guys like this video. And as always, stay focused, stay growing. I'm rooting for you.